Good morning. It's Thursday, January 29th. I'm Miriam Bosilevets. The NWT government has cleared the drinking water at 2 Yellowknife schools after testing for lead levels. Yellowknife's William McDonald and N.J. McPherson schools were among the first to report elevated lead levels in their water last year, and since then, all affected fixtures have been replaced. Follow-up testing has confirmed overall water quality and that lead levels in drinking water no longer exceed Health Canada guidelines. Tests are ongoing in other parts of the territory. More than a year after being passed, the NWT's Missing Persons Act has come into force. The law is expected to assist police in locating a missing person where no criminal investigation is underway, and details procedures for officers making emergency demands, accessing records, and carrying out searches. Lucy Kaptana, Minister for the Status of Women, says this legislation advances a key commitment under the GNWT's action plan in response to the calls for justice on missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. The NWT's rental office is asserting its independence amid MLA criticism and the intent to introduce scan legislation. The intent to create a territorial unit tasked with helping landlords evict tenants who are suspected of crimes relies on the rental office, a form of court that governs most landlord-tenant disputes. The rental office works independently from government and elected representatives, and some worry comments made by people in positions of power could influence the decisions that are ultimately made. For more details, visit CabinRadio.ca. Community governments in the Northwest Territories can now apply for a total of more than $74 million through the Canada Housing Infrastructure Fund for water, sewage, and landfill projects. The funding is part of a 10-year agreement between the federal and territorial governments to support water and sanitation projects that are listed in a community's current capital plan and directly support housing development. The Department of Municipal and Community Affairs has posted a program guide and deadlines on its website. The North Slave Métis Alliance and the City of Yellowknife are launching a new copper recycling program. A memorandum of understanding was signed at the Roundup Minerals Conference in Vancouver to collect, process, and recycle waste copper, which is a material increasingly in demand for clean energy technologies and electric vehicles. Beginning in the spring, residents and businesses will be able to drop off copper at existing recycling depots, as well as the city's solid waste facility. And the Great Canadian Jersey has been unveiled, and the NWT's logo from the Arctic Winter Games can be readily seen front and center. The patchwork design from dozens of jerseys from every province and territory can be seen worn by Connor McDavid as part of a Rogers marketing campaign. Patricia Parker, vice president of the Yellowknife Women's Hockey Association, sent in the games jersey along with one from the Yellowknife Robins women's team. Both were selected to be part of the project. Your weather forecast for today: Yellowknife -11 with periods of light snow, Inuvik -20 and mainly sunny, Norman Wells -16 with a high chance of flurries, Hay River -10 with a chance of flurries, Fort Smith -11 with periods of snow, and Fort Simpson -14 today with a chance of flurries.